Hello and welcome to my last iteration of my first-person shooter level. After the difficulties I encountered last time I was recording, where I lost all my changes to the level, I was able to recover some of it, but the parts I wasn't able to recover, I've just sort of rebuilt, so it may look different in some places. Anyways, on to what I've changed and kept the same and my reasoning for it. The locations of all of these boxes have been adjusted slightly to allow the player to walk around them on both sides, but I've also rotated them slightly so that they offer more protection to people hiding behind them. Next, I raised up slightly these areas right here so that players, if they want to, can pop a grenade under them to hit people on the other side if they suspect someone might be camping around the corner, so that they can take them by surprise or ambush them if they think they are hiding behind the corner. I moved this into the center, into an area that was better lit so it would be easier for players to see. Here we have some slight changes done to the lighting. This light bulb now rotates, and with it, my biggest addition to the map so far is this rotating platform. And on the rotating platform is a needler, suspended in the air for the player to get if they stay on this platform. This platform provides a good counter to the relatively safe position of the staircase, as well as offering another level of verticality to the level. I adjusted the location of the staircase slightly so that it wouldn't bump up against this platform, so that this platform wouldn't clip through the staircase a lot. Before, it would clip through right about here and knock the players off the staircase, and I didn't want that, so I adjusted the position of the staircase slightly to the left. Plasma grenades remain where they are. The crate up here remains where it is. I haven't changed anything with the crate up top, the fusion cores, or the shotgun. And I've kept the assault rifle in its place. Additionally, at the bottom of the stairs, I've added a small wedge to allow the player to get onto it safer. After adjusting it, I felt that was necessary. These platforms have been adjusted about 2 degrees off of what they were to allow the player to walk up them regardless of what edge they walked on them, because before I had some trouble with people like basically stubbing their feet and getting jostled by the very edge of this lip right here and here on both of those ramps, and I wanted to be a more smooth ramp transition than it was. Let's see, what else? I think that basically sums up all the changes. The height of the staircase remains the same, but the curve on it was slightly adjusted to allow for more space. But that means that the walking time for the staircase is slightly longer. It takes about half a second or a full second-ish more to walk up the staircase than it did before, which means that people are more often going to be using the staircase, I think, as a platform to shoot from than a transition, which is a little bit frustrating, but I guess that's just the way this level turned out. For the future, I think the thing I've learned from this is that I don't like working with Halo 5's Forge mode too much, and if I'm going to work with it, I'd work better. It feels like it's more suited to pieces that are rectangular than pieces that are circular, as the number of pieces that are round or concentric can be counted on like one hand. There's cylinders and there's rings, and that's basically it. All the pieces you see here are cylinders and rings, with the exceptions of these ramps, the staircase, and the crates. So if I were to do this again, I'd probably use the grid system and rectangular pieces to make my map instead of trying to base it off of circular geometry. So I think that's kind of my fault. Anyways, that's my level. Have a nice night.